Hickman Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the ECU Pirates. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Florida Atlantic head coach. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Pirates headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Owls offense will get the football first. Eli Morcos, and he's gotten himself right in the middle of the early Heisman race with his performance. Uh-oh, look out. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's McClure.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
It's now 2nd down.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just feeds the running back. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this
touchdown run from the 2.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Hits inside, it's Sellers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they... Thing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try the left side. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Keep it on the ground. Got the first down. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. To the house. Touchdown, Owls. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6.
East Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Right side, it's Collier. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Pirates will punt it away on fourth down.
Number 92, on to kick it away.
Trying to make one miss. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a crease, it's McClure. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
A nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching him off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out wide right, it's Robinson. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Needs it here on fourth down. Left side is Robinson. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's McClure. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. That one just came off his hand badly.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Got to make the play on fourth. Out wide left, it's Robinson. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Turns it upfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Sellers. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for the big play. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Making the adjustment on the play. Dropped back on first down. Got a man. It's McClure. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tennessee taking on the UConn Huskies. And it's the Volunteers looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, Coach Harrell told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. Right down the middle. Left side, it's Joyner. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
When you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Finds a man on the right, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on fourth down does not work. Straight ahead, it's Sellers. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pirates. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Offense in a bunch formation. Making the adjustment. Motion from the back. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And his first throw here is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Turning on the Jets. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires on the move. Lucky to get it off.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get 2 hands on the ball and look it in. That's a bad drop.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Intercepted. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it, because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Off play action on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And he had it for a second, but it just... pulled out of his hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. And didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side is Fry. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it. Still looking. Breaks into the open. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He got it.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on 1st. Out wide right, it's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Out wide left, it's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Trying to bully their way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. He got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw. Left side is Robinson. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down on the ECU sidelines, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Out wide left, it's Robinson. What a cut, now he's loose. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side is Robinson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, They've been unstoppable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's McGowan. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. He'll get rid of it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. There he goes. Touchdown Owls. The defense putting points on the board. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. And the diving catch down the right side. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Pirates want to move quickly. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Collier. Got to be quick, 10 seconds to go. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Rush right in his face. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.